You're watching Talking Points, a focus on the political scene in Lubbock and across the South Plains.
Thanks for sticking with us. 3 weeks before school begins, Texas doesn't have enough teachers. Lubbock ISD had 172 openings for full-time teaching positions this week, and the Texas State Teachers Association tells us more than 700 people either resigned or retired from the district after last year. Across the state, some larger districts are facing hundreds more vacancies, even canceling classes just because they can't find a teacher. But administrators and advocates say that we shouldn't be surprised. After 2 years of pandemic learning, high workloads, and low pay, many teachers are burnt out. In a political environment that often demonizes teachers for false beliefs about critical race theory or pornography in their classrooms, others are just fed up. And after yet another Texas school shooting in Uvalde with little changes to school safety before the next school year, others just don't feel safe. So we spoke to local administrators and to teacher advocates this week about the problems and how we can fix them.
It is the most difficult times we've ever been in, for sure, in my career.
Seminole ISD Superintendent Kyle Lynch alerting lawmakers this week to a statewide problem. Just weeks before school, Texas doesn't have enough teachers.
There's a school in East Texas that is not going to teach biology next year because they just flat can't find a teacher. That's the situation that we're in, and it's a dire situation.
And here at home, Lubbock ISD has 172 openings for full-time teacher positions. The first day of school in just 21 days. Teachers have been leaving en masse due to an environment that teacher advocates say is more difficult than ever.
Between resignations and retirements this year was over 700 people in Lubbock ISD. Many of them are just leaving the profession, unfortunately, and we cannot afford anymore to lose these teachers.
Administrators blame the shortage on a number of factors, including low pay, high workloads, and misguided state policies.
School districts, as well as our staff, are suffering through this inflationary period.
Kids cussing them out, throwing things at them.
We ask them to do, in person and virtual, and get us through that process, and then we come right out of that.
On top of the whole school safety that we see, unfortunately, with school shootings.
CRT and pornography in the schools. Most of that, quite frankly, is hogwash.
A lot of complex causes, but schools say there's a simple solution. Pay them what they're worth. Lynch is advocating for an increase to the basic allotment. That's the money that the state gives to each district per student that they teach. And 30% of that money is set aside for teachers.
And if we raise the basic allotment, we raise all ships.
It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out if you pay them and you give them better benefits and you give them the opportunities to teach in the classroom, that they'll come.
If you pay them, they will come. And stick around, we're coming right back with a look at the top headlines of the week.